Hi, everybody. It's been a while. How's everyone doing? Uh, yeah, I know I haven't been. I know I haven't posted a new video in a while, but I literally cannot think of anything to talk about. And plus, I've just I've just been busy with work, and but I wanted to give you something to talk to you about. So this is gonna be like an uh, this is gonna be an open floor. The floor is open to you guys. If you want to ask me anything, want to talk about something, uh, just what's been going on in your life. Like I said, I haven't been doing much because I've just been working. But yeah, and I wanted to do something because I wanted to do something for like a video. So I've just decided to. I wanted to do a. Sorry, it's kind of see if I. Sorry, see that. Uh, Make it a little brighter. I don't have the best I don't have the best lighting and camera work, guys. So this is what I have. This is what I have. Yeah. Anyways, um, 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 I normally just don't. I normally This is why I don't do these kind of videos because I get so nervous just talking to a camera. This is all just beginnings for every YouTuber at first. Like everyone, I know everybody who starts a YouTube channel goes through this phase where they have to kind of get used to talking to a camera instead of talking to a person. But I'm literally talking to I don't even know how many of you guys right now. But I noticed that I have 36. I have 36 subs now, which I don't know. Like I'm I am so super appreciative of you guys so much. I love that you guys like take time of your day to watch my videos. I don't know why though. My videos aren't the most interesting thing ever in the world, but I'm sorry. I'm trying to get this like good light in here. There's no. If I can move, how's that? Is that better? I'm sitting on my bed, so trying to get like the best lighting. And you guys are like sitting on my laptop. I wish I needed a thing. So I needed a thing to like set the computer on. Let's try this. Sorry. That's a little better, right? Get up close to you. So what I wanted to just do for this video is I wanted to do a ranking of my Scream Factory collection. Got them all right here. Now, now before I do this ranking, just keep in mind that I do not own every single release from the Scream Factory. Now it's hot. I wish I had better conditions for you guys, but I hate summer. I hate it. I hate the heat. I cannot stand the heat. I want it to be October already, even though uh, I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what's going on. That stuff just keeps falling down. So, oh yeah, not that I'm sure. Okay, today's Sunday, the 23rd, marks the. Today is my birthday. Today is my birthday week. Yeah, this Saturday I will be 27 years old. So I don't usually. I don't usually. Um, uh, this is so awkward. This is so awkward. I'm not the type to get like excited for my birthday anymore. I mean, I don't know. As you get older, you just don't get excited that much anymore for your birthday. It's cool and all, but yeah, you don't get it anymore. I'm an adult now, and I can like buy stuff for myself if I want to. So if I could ask for one birthday present I actually do want, is I want to go out with my friends. I want to go out for like drinks or something. I just want to hang out with them because we haven't hung out in a while. And we still talk to each other, but we haven't seen each other physically for God knows how long. It's literally feels like months since I've seen them. It has been months. Yeah, I have a lot of friends, and I love like appreciate them all, and I love them all. But I wish I could just take a day where I could just see them and just hang out with them. You know. Anyways, I just want to do this really quick because I have to go to work in an hour. So yeah, you guys are probably gonna watch this after it's done streaming. It's just like a quick little video that I wanted to just post. Something. Okay. I don't know how I'm gonna rank these. I don't know. Like, I'm gonna. I think I'm just gonna go from. And again, I don't own every single release from Screen Factory, but and even in this collection that I haven't watched every single movie that I own. Believe it or not, it's it's just something I haven't seen every single one. I've seen a lot of them though, and I haven't watched every single feature on every single disc, but I plan to. So it's gonna be hard because I don't know, picking a least favorites. Like none of these are, I don't think any of these movies are bad. It's not like it's just I don't know, just something. These are all movies that I don't collect every single release that Screen Factory released. I just collect the one. I collect the ones that I collect the ones that I just want in my collection. So I'm not gonna say any of these are my least favorite. I'm just gonna show you like what I think of them and how I would rank them. And to start things off, I'm going to show you the very first Screen Factory release that I ever bought. and that is Brian De Palma's Carrie. I kid you not. This is the first. I kid you not. This is the first release. This is the first release I've ever bought from Screen Factory, and I love this. I love this movie. It's so good. It really is. It's a classic. You guys are probably already gonna know what the majority of these movies are about, since they're mostly mainstream movies. There's no underground movies that you probably haven't heard of. You probably heard of all. You most likely heard of all these movies. So, anyways, first one I ever bought was Carrie, and her rating, I think I would give this probably an 8 out of 10. To be fair, it definitely has its hokey moments, but it's such a good coming of age story that I just love it. So that's Carrie. Second one is Misery. And I already own the DVD. I already own a DVD copy of this. This is another good one. I'm trying to show you the Blu-ray and the slipcover at the same time. And this isn't even my full collection. Excuse me. I actually have two new, again, that's Misery. I actually have two new-ish releases coming tomorrow in the mail. I just checked and said it's at the post office, so it should be coming tomorrow. And those movies are Eli Roth's The Green Inferno and the original My Bloody Valentine, which is also another movie I own on DVD, but I wanted the Scream Factory edition, so I got that. There he is. The original Black Christmas. This movie's kind of growing on me, to be honest. When I first saw it, I didn't hate it, but it wasn't a favorite of mine. It wasn't like an immediate favorite of mine either. But it's definitely grown on me, especially with the Black Christmas that came out last year. This movie just shot up for me. And I try to make it a priority to watch this once every Christmas. Even though it's much more art housey to my taste. I like art house horror. I like the stuff from A24. But yeah. I have this one. I own this, and I own 2 copies of the 2006 remake, which that one's a personal favorite of mine. I actually really like that one. I like this one too. Again, it's not a favorite, but I really do like it. It's like it more than when I first saw it. So that's Black Christmas, 1974 classic. And you guys are not going to believe this, but I actually haven't opened some of these out of the wrapping yet, and I've had these for, I think, a couple of years now. I kid you not. One of them is The Thing. I think I have to open this at some point because I could hear the discs in there kind of shifting around. I haven't seen In the Mouth of Madness or Prince of Darkness in their entirety, but I have a feeling this one would probably be my favorite of the Apocalypse trilogy, which is what this Prince of Darkness and the one in the Mouth of Madness are known for. They're the Apocalypse trilogy. So that's the thing. I don't know. I really like the cover. I really like the cover art on this one. It's very simplistic. It's definitely like eye catching. The Howling. Oh, I haven't even switched out the cover art yet. Let me do that for a minute. I always do this with with all of my Scream Factory releases. I switch the cover art. It's not right. There you go. Looks a lot better now, does it? I need to rewatch this one again because it's been a while since I've seen it. But I do remember really liking this one. This is probably one of my favorite werewolf movies. This is my boomstick. As you can see, this one's wrapped too. I got almost all of these off of eBay, and they are freaking pricey. See that? Oh man, I forgot to rank them. Do you guys care if I rank them? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. And the original Candyman. Silent Night, Deadly Night. One of my favorite Christmas slashers. Psycho 2. This is such a good sequel. The original Psycho was my favorite. It's one of my favorite movies. It is one of my favorite movies of all time. I love the original Psycho. And some people, Ben, actually put this one above the original, which I can see that. I can see why. It's definitely a really good sequel. Like, really, really good. It's just the original is so masterful. It's just like it's to me, it's like the birth. It is the birth movie of the slasher genre. Psycho is a slasher. It's the first slasher, in my opinion. Before Texas Chainsaw, before Halloween, before Black Christmas, Psycho was the grandfather of the slasher genre. Most recent one I just got was The Blob, the Chuck Russell remake. Oh my god, this movie is so awesome. It's so much fun. People have said this, and I agree, this one is definitely the most underrated of the big three of like the high intense remakes that came out of the 80s with The Thing and The Fly. The Blob is one. If you haven't seen this movie, you need to give it a watch. It's 80s. It is so 80s, but it's so much fun. It's such a good it's a good updated brutal remake, much like The Thing and the Fly. I haven't seen the original, like The Thing that came from another world. I haven't seen the original, but I've seen the original Fly, and I've seen Cronenberg's The Fly, and this one, and I've seen the original Blob. The original Blob is a classic, but I think I like this one just a little bit more because it's so much more. It's just more fun. The effects in this are spectacular. By the way, they're so good. Here's one I haven't actually seen. The Burning. Yeah. I have not watched The Burning yet, but I will eventually. I don't have any comment on it because I haven't seen it yet. One of my favorite zombie movies is Return of the Living Dead. What do I need to say about this that hasn't already been said? I agree with almost every opinion on it. It's a blast. It's an 80s zombie movie. And it's just fun, you know? And speaking of my Bloody Valentine, I also bought Valentine. I remember as a kid, I can't remember why, but I wasn't allowed to watch this. Even though my mom didn't want me watching horror movies when I was a kid, but I tried watching them anyway. I mean, what kid didn't do that? We all did it. And this is one of those. This is like a millennial slasher. It came out in the 2000s. And here is probably one of my. I'm going to say this. I say this for a lot of things. So this is also another favorite zombie movie is Zack Snyder's Dawn of the Dead remake. Yeah. I watched this so many times when I was growing up. Okay, let's rapid fire. Drag Me to Hell. This is a fun movie. It's Sam Raimi's return to horror after he did the Spider-Man movies. And Alison Lohman in this movie is in my opinion, one of the prettiest girls I've ever seen on screen. She is gorgeous in this movie. And this movie was just hilarious. Even though the CG is a little bit goofy, I think that was intentional because given Sam Raimi's past work, but this movie's just a blast. Probably seen this. Night of the Creeps. If you go back and rewatch another video of mine, I told you that there was a history where I had to I had to uh, have the guy re-ship the cover to my new house because we moved before the cover could arrive. Because I had to order the cover separately. But yeah, like I said, I only buy movies from Shout Factory that I actually want to own on Blu-ray. And this one, I actually own the VHS of this too. And this is one of my favorite Tom Atkins movies. Yeah. Here's one that when I don't know why they stopped doing that, but I don't know if they stopped doing it, but Cavity Coders used to show like movies on their Instagram, like full on movies where you could just watch and comment on them. And this is one of them. And this is the one with Renee Zellweger and Matthew McConaughey. Yeah, this is the one. This is the batshit one. This is the one. This is the infamous batshit one. You probably know that. I've already watched this one again. Here we have Psycho 3. This one's on DVD. This one's on DVD because I couldn't find the Blu-ray with the slipcover, and I really wanted the slipcover. And I wanted to complete my Psycho collection. All right. I need the last 5. I got Night of the Demons and Night of the Comet. I've seen this one. I haven't seen this one. I really don't have an opinion. I really don't have an opinion on either of them until I've seen this one. But this one, I really don't know what to say about it. It's just an 80s cheese fest. It's probably this one's going to be a cheese fest too, but I wanted to own it. So I can have the night. So I can have the night trilogy. So I'm so corny. All right, so I got these. I'm gonna move this so you can see. I got these years ago. Now I make it sound like I got them so long ago. I did not. Not that long ago, but a couple of years ago. And they are the Jeepers Creepers movies with the slipcovers. These ones are now out of print, unfortunately. So these are kind of relics in my collection. And personal story, the first Jeepers Creepers was actually the first Jeepers Creepers was actually the first horror movie I ever watched in the theater. I was 9 years old. Yeah, I was 9 years old when I saw it. And my Martin just tuned into the chat. He said, "Hey, I've been watching you for a bit now. I probably can't listen to what you're saying because I'm on a stream. You're on a stream or I'm on a stream. But that's a lot of awesome movies." Well, thank you, Martin. I appreciate your comment. And congrats on the 300 subs, man. That's really awesome. So what I was saying was the first Jeepers Creepers was a movie I saw when I was 9 years old in the theater. I I was in the older brother program. You know where they have like a you know where they have like an older person like take younger kids out into the community and just hang out with them. Well, I had an older brother, and uh, me and this younger kid, we went to he took us to see um, Tim Burton's Planet of the Apes remake, or is it a remake or a reboot? I don't know. Anyways, he took us to see it, and after the movie was over, we snuck into Jeepers Creepers, and I think it was kind of like an eye-opening moment in my life because I watched horror before I saw Jeepers Creepers, but it was just a memory I can't forget because it was like my introduction to horror. Well, not my introduction to horror. Let me rephrase that. It was the first horror movie I saw in a theater. Like so, people said it hasn't aged that well, and people are more focused on the director's past than actual movie. But I'm not here to talk about that. I think these two are. I still think these two are really creepy, effective movies. I actually really like Jeepers Creepers too. It does have a lot more CG than the CG than the first one, but the CG in the first one was just bad. It was bad, guys. Come on, it really was. The freaking wings look awful. I'm sorry, they just do. So that's those two. I still really like them though. And another '90s classic, is in my opinion, is House on Haunted Hill. I watched this movie so many times growing up. It's still a favorite, no matter how goofy it can get, especially with that CGI like hybrid ghost thing at the end. It's still one of my favorite. It's still a favorite of mine, and I love the original with Vincent Price. That one is awesome as well. This one is just great too. I don't know what to say about it. It's a favorite. I have two more things to show, and this is probably my most favorite release that from Screen Factory that they ever came out that they ever did. And it's just a personal favorite. I love this movie so much. It never gets old. It's just mm, show, show it to you. It is Mike Dougherty's Trick or Treat. Look at that cover art. Just and it was designed by the guy. It was designed by the guy who does like the primary designs of our cavity colors. He designed this, and I have a shirt with orange sleeves with this design on it. And it's probably one of my favorite covers that Shout Factory ever did because it's everything trick or treat. This movie is a this movie is a masterpiece in my opinion. It is a masterpiece. I will I will defend this movie. It's just a love letter to Halloween. It is a love letter to Halloween, and it's such a perfect movie. It's the best anthology movie ever made, in my opinion. And every year in October, when the heat finally dies down, and like we start to get that cold breeze, I always look forward to watching this. This is a I don't care what I'm doing. Movies like this and Hocus Pocus Those two are mandatory watches every Halloween. They are mandatory watches. They have to be watched. I will watch them at least once or twice in the month, maybe more, because I just love the feeling of Halloween so much. And I got something coming, and I actually have something coming in the mail from Spirit Halloween with this guy that I really want. I wasn't able to get it last year because they sold out, but it's coming. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to get it. It's Trick or Treat. And even though I didn't rank all the other movies I just told you about, this movie, in my opinion, gets a 10 out of fucking 10. And also his other movies, Krampus and Godzilla, King of the Monsters. I would give those 10s out of 10s too. So, one last thing, and this is probably this is the most expensive thing I own, like the most expensive purchase I own. It's nearly like everywhere online you can see it's like it's up in like $1,000. And I got this when it was on Amazon. I got this on Amazon when it was, well, not really out of print, but like it was getting there. I bought it for, I think price was 160, 69, 65. It was up in that rare catalog, but it wasn't like quite as rare as it is now. And it is the Halloween Deluxe box set. I think it's just cool. I think it's cool. I don't know. It's cool to own. I mean, I am a Halloween fan. I do like it. It's not my. It's definitely my third favorite in the release. It's definitely my third favorite in the the big three. Michael, in my opinion, he's like literally ranks after Freddy, Jason, then him. And this is going to be blasphemous because this is like a must get for a lot of people. But I'm just going to say it. I wish I could have. I would, if anybody has it, if anybody has these two, owns these two, I would actually trade you this for a copy with slipcovers of the first two Scream Factory Sleepaway Camp movies. Those ones I really want, but those are nearly impossible to get now with the slipcovers. So, any of you guys have that, I would totally consider trading this for those movies because those are movies I actually want. Like I said, I'm happy to own this. I really am. I really, really want to get that Friday the 13th set. And I'm going to actually buy it eventually. But yeah, it's probably going to think I'm crazy, but I'm happy to own this. I'm just not over the moon for it. It's a really cool own. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just happy to own this, but I'm not enthralled about it. So, yeah. That's about it. like I said, I got two more. I got two more like purchases coming in the mail tomorrow, and I don't know what to say. If there's anybody else watching that has any questions or wants to know something, feel free to ask in the comments, and I will answer it. So, excuse me, but I have to go to work in about 20 minutes, so just wanted to do like another video for you guys because I feel like I owed you. I feel like I can't believe I have like, well, like what I mean is I cannot believe I actually got to like 36 subscribers. That's a freaking that's a huge appreciation for me. Like I thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch the videos. And Martin, if you're still watching this, um, I probably will put a entry into your contest. Um, just for the heck, just for the fun of it, and I'll try to think of some more content. I mean, just something because I don't know what else to do. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching this. Please feel free, please comment and subscribe if you haven't. And thank you again for all your views and subs. Really do appreciate it. And I will talk to you soon. Have a nice day.